So here we have an example of scientific notation, but we're gonna use as an example here the bigger numbers. Okay, on the earlier example we did small numbers. On this one we're gonna do big numbers. Okay, so your decimals right here at this time. And what we want to do is we want to keep it going all the way till you go to the second to last number. Okay, we gotta go past the second to last number, which in this case is the 8. So we want to move our decimal place all the way to its right here. Okay, so we're gonna move our decimal place. Like you can see, it's a very big number. It's 3,840,000. Okay, and now by moving the decimal, we're gonna make it into a very small number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we move the decimal 6 places, and now we have a number that is gonna be 3.84. Okay. Now, what we got to keep in mind is that when we multiply, we're going to get 3.84, which is way smaller. So the way we compensate for that is we're going to do times 10, the scientific notation, but in this case, we're going to do a positive because when you take away, you're taking away right here from this number. You're making it smaller. You're making it smaller by doing this. You're taking away from the number that was 3 million, and you're making it through a 3.84. So how do you get back? You're going to give it a positive power in this case. Okay, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this case, it's gonna be times 6, but the positive 6, not the negative. It's positive because you're giving back what you took away. Okay, when you went to the left like this, you took away from this number. You made it a smaller number. So how do you compensate for that? You give back by doing times 10 to the positive power. Now we're gonna do the next number. This one's a very, very big number. Okay. So the way we're going to do it again is we're going to start from right here, and we're going to count our places. Ready? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? So we moved it all the way right there, and we counted 11 spaces. So it's going to be 4.75 times 10 to the 11th power. Okay, and that's pretty much the way you do standard to scientific. Okay, all you gotta do is move the decimal all the way to where it makes a number like this, 4.75. all right, the second to last number, and you count the number of spaces you moved it, and you do the times 10, and the number of spaces that you moved it, you're gonna write it as a power. Okay, so in this case it's 4.75 times 10 to the 11th power.